Hello, this is Henry, and we're back to my Truth series. Today is Saturday, November the 27th, 2010. Now look, I'm not trying to be a promoter and advertise this new product that I'm about to show you. It's just that I'm so excited about the possibilities and the things that I can do with it that I just had to pass it on to my friends and associates because believe me, once you get a hold of one, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a thing I said about recently, black people do not read. That might be true, but I'm not one of those black people. I love knowledge. I'm a glutton for knowledge. What I want to show you is this new Amazon Kindle. This little toy right here, look at how thin it is. Look at that. You see how thin it is? This little toy right here is the most amazing toy that there is that was made. You can have up to, here's some of the little writing that can be on side there and everything. You can have up to 3,500 books can be stored on this machine. You can also have it talk to books. Some of the books you're able to have it talk to you, so you don't have to read it, it'll talk to you. You can get on the internet with this book here and browse my Facebook, Twitter. You can browse that on this. I find that kind of difficult to do because of the screen and everything, but the reading to me and the capability of having all these books stored on this machine is just totally out of this world. So far I've got about 600 books on here. My books consist of martial arts, religion, philosophy. Here's a little list of some of the things on here, okay? This Kindle is truly amazing. I've gotten some books I got the Holy Quran on there. I got the King James Version of the Bible on here. I have the Quran. I have the Torah. I got a book called the Black God Anthology, which came from the Muslims some kind of way, and another one called the Book of God. I got the Bible, the Rastafarian Pibby, P-I-B-Y, and today, the Book of Enoch, which is totally amazing. I have no idea who Enoch was, but he's in Genesis. He was before Moses, and that was a black man. Did you know that one? Well, today, I want you to know, see, I'm from New York, for those that don't know this. And when I was a young man growing up, I was raised up in Harlem. And where I come from, there was a man called, there was Father Divine. And the one who always got my interest was Daddy Grace, Bishop Charles Sweet Daddy Grace. Homeboy used to have fingernails longer than his hand, walked around with diamonds and sapphires all over him. Homeboy was laid back. He was dressed like I don't know what. And he had followers, like millions of followers. They tried to get rid of him like they did all the other guys. These were all before Elijah, Muhammad, and everybody else. These guys, Daddy Grace, Father Divine, became before all these guys did. Well, I just happened to get online today, and what did I find? Daddy Grace, they had a book about him on Amazon.com. Of course, I had to download it. That's another good thing about this Amazon.com with their Kindle. As I said, you can get about 3,500 books on your machine. I've gotten 600 books on mine already, and then I'm also allowed to put those same books on my computer. So when I stop on one part on my Kindle and I happen to look at it on my computer, it will sync it automatically and put to the page that I left off at. Now, I'm just enthusiastic and just so excited because it's being able to have all this knowledge to be able to read whatever I want to, when I want to. I got some of the oldest martial art books, Jiu-Jitsu, Aikido, the Samurai, Japanese fables, Black history on slavery, Frederick Douglass, W.E.B. Du Bois, Marcus Garvey. I can go on and on and on and on and on. I've downloaded all this stuff I know I cannot read it all myself at one time, but I will attempt to do that. And the object is I can always have it. Right now, I'm reading the Quran, and when I'm not reading the Quran, I'm reading Becoming Rastafari, which is about the culture, how to grow, what it's about to be. And my whole thing is about knowledge. Knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. I am totally excited. How can I have 3,500 books all lined up along the walls and everything? Eh, that's going to be kind of hard. I don't care how big my house is. I have to fill that room up with 3,500 books, all right? Whereas I put them on my Kindle, first of all, I'm not going to be able to read them all at one time, but I have them. So if I happen to be reading a book and then it says, oh yeah, by the way, read this book by blah, 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 and it's on page 33, to be able to have that and go to that reference and scroll down and see what they're talking about, go back to the book that I'm finishing to read. I mean, it is so totally amazing. I'm enjoying myself. I can just read whenever I feel like it. This machine is constructed whereas there's a way you can make it read the books to you. I mean, it's ongoing. So again, if you ever decide to start playing, I know some of you adults out there, such as with my age, are scared of trying to play with these things. It's very easy. And once you got these things on there, I mean, I'll help you out. Just give me an email. Send me, if you got a problem, ask me the question. I'll do my best to help you out. And I ain't got no charge for that. But I will charge when I open up my website and I start selling some of these books that I mean, not selling. It's a thing of letting you borrow the books that I have. And I intend to let everybody borrow all this knowledge because I'm getting all the knowledge there is. I had somebody ask me on an email the other day, like, yo, Henry, what's up? Oh, okay. I'm reading something on my Kindle, and I decided to share it with everybody. So I highlighted it, clicked on share, and boom, the Kindle sent it directly to my Facebook. Wow. It was out of the Quran of something that I liked. Now, some people liked what I said, and one of my good friends said to me, like, hey, what's up, Henry? You changing on me? Well, I love this brother to the dearest of my heart, so don't get me wrong. And no, I'm not changing. I'm kind of confused, though. But my thing is, it's knowledge. Knowledge. I want to know what they're talking about. I want to know what each different religion, they all come into the same thing when it says God. I was mostly amazed when I looked into the Torah and saw that they don't say G-O-D. They say G-D. Of course, God, when I asked somebody about that, she told me that God is considered as the highest word there is, and you don't mention that name. So he's called Yahweh, Yahweh. Education, knowledge. I mean, no matter how depressed you might be, come out that bag, read you a book. But if you really want to have some fun, there ain't nothing like getting a hold of this Kindle and being able to just draw in all that knowledge. Man, I got some of the most amazing old school martial art books by Miyamoto Musashi. I got books that's about Hojo Kun, about Jiu-Jitsu, Aikido, the samurai swords, the samurai and their faith and beliefs, their philosophies. I mean, it's just a wide, huge abundance of knowledge out there. Well, I'm having fun, and I just wanted to share with everybody, and hopefully that you might be able to get the enthusiasm that I have, because, like I said, I brought they have a couple of Kindles up there. They got a really expensive one that was like 200 some change. That gives you 4G, 3G, and Wi-Fi. Mine gives me Wi-Fi. Bang! I'm satisfied with Wi-Fi because my thing was just the knowledge. And now that I thought about it, maybe that 4G and 3G so that you can get on the internet and browse faster than using the Wi-Fi. So, if you're interested, I still say that Kindle is one of the greatest inventions in the world. You're missing out on being able to have your knowledge with you. So until then, check it out. You got any questions? Send me an email. You know what it is. I'll talk to you soon. Much love and peace, and brothers, sisters. I love you all.